Live from New Delhi, you're watching DD India Newshour, India's voice to the world. I'm Siddharth Bharadwaj. Coming up in the next hour. World begins ringing in New Year 2026. Auckland in New Zealand, first major city to greet New Year with a fireworks display. In Australia, Sydney Harbour Bridge lit up to welcome New Year. South Korea too enter New Year. Former Prime Minister of Bangladesh, Begum Khaleda Zia, laid to rest, accorded state funeral. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar represents India at the funeral. 18 Cambodian soldiers return home after Thailand released soldiers as part of a truce deal. Cabinet approves construction of 6-lane greenfield access-controlled Nashik-Solapur-Akkalkot corridor in Maharashtra. Auckland welcomed New Year 2026 with a downtown fireworks display launched from New Zealand's tallest structure, Sky Tower. The 5-minute display involved 3,500 fireworks launched from various floors of the 240-metre Sky Tower. Smaller community events were cancelled across New Zealand's North Island on Wednesday due to forecasts of rain and possible thunderstorms. Sydney's New Year's Eve fireworks took centre stage as one of the world's most anticipated year-end spectacles, lighting up the Harbour Bridge, the Opera House and the city skyline to welcome the New Year. Tens of thousands of people gathered along the harbour foreshore and on vantage points across the city. As one of the first major global cities to usher in the New Year, Sydney's midnight display once again set the tone for international celebrations. Earlier in the night, organisers paused the festivities to observe a minute's silence in memory of the victims of the recent Bondi Beach attack. The moment of reflection was followed by a symbolic display of solidarity with the Sydney Harbour Bridge illuminated in white. Malaysia welcomed the New Year 2026 with grandeur as thousands gathered around KLCC Park to witness the spectacular fireworks display from the iconic Petronas Twin Towers. The night sky lit up in celebration, drawing crowds eager to mark the beginning of the new year, of the new calendar year, in fact. In South Korea, tens of thousands gathered at Boshin-gak Pavilion in central Seoul for the New Year's countdown ceremony. At midnight, the bronze bell is struck 33 times, a tradition rooted in Buddhist cosmology, symbolizing the 33 heavens. The resonant chimes are believed to dispel misfortune and welcome peace and prosperity for the year ahead. China officially entered 2026 with celebrations lighting up cities across country. In Beijing, crowds gathered in front of one of the city's large temples where drums sound off and lights beam brightly above the revelers. Thousands of people gathered outside the iconic Taipei 101 Tower as Taiwan welcomed the start of 2026. Taiwan's tallest skyscraper lit up the night sky with a spectacular 6-minute fireworks display accompanied by music and a synchronized light show. First held in 2003, the Taipei 101 New Year fireworks have become one of Taiwan's most watched television events, drawing massive crowds to the streets every year.
旋律充满探索与前行的力量，搭配烟火明亮多彩的开场效果，加上在天空绽放的微笑。
是的，请大家把握这个时间，拿出你的手机相机，或是用你的双眼见证这一刻，我们迈向2026年啦！现场的朋友们，我们不畏风雨，在2026年的第1分钟，迎接灿烂的烟火。 穿全曲，可以直接感受到那个呐喊心中热情的时代。是的，漂亮眼睛的亮点，随时都在各位的手机、相机镜头当中出现。这一台太漂亮了！等一下，大家也可以听到熟悉的旋律。
The Thai capital Bangkok put on a magnificent light show in the moments before midnight, where drones used to create a variety of different multicolored images. It was followed by a huge fireworks display as clocks ticked into the new year. Pope Leo XIV held the last general audience of 2025, remembering important events such as the pilgrimage of so many of the faithful on the occasion of the Holy Year, the death of Pope Francis, and the scenarios of war that continue to convulse the planet.
L'anno che è passato.
The past year has certainly been marked by important events, some of them joyful, such as the pilgrimage of so many of the faithful on the occasion of the Holy Year, others painful, such as the passing of the late Pope Francis, and the scenarios of war that continue to convulse the planet.
E gli scenari di guerra.
Bangladesh bid an emotional farewell to former Prime Minister Begum Khaleda Zia with a state funeral in Dhaka on Wednesday. Hundreds of thousands gathered to honour the BNP chairperson and the country's first woman Prime Minister. National and international leaders attended the funeral, paying tribute to her decades-long political legacy.
Former Bangladesh Prime Minister and Bangladesh Nationalist Party chairperson Begum Khaleda Zia was laid to rest on Wednesday following a state funeral. Hundreds of thousands of mourners gathered at Manik Mia Avenue in Dhaka to pay their final respects.
This is a big time loss for us, for the country as well, and we have lost a great leader, President Zia Rahman's wife, Begum Khaleda Zia. She was unconditionally a great leader. I don't think someone else can fill that gap.
Her namaz-e-janaza was attended by Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus. members of the interim government, BNP leaders, and representatives of other political parties. Foreign dignitaries, including India's External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar, and envoys from several South and Southeast Asian countries were also present. Dr. Jaishankar met BNP acting chairman Tariq Rahman and conveyed condolences on behalf of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the people of India. Khaleda Zia's body was taken to the Parliament complex with full state honours as Dhaka witnessed scenes of nationwide mourning. BNP Standing Committee member Nazrul Islam Khan read out a brief live sketch on behalf of the party. BNP acting chairman and her elder son Tariq Rahman appealed to the gathering to pray for his mother before the funeral prayers, which were held at 3:02 p.m. Khaleda Zia passed away on Tuesday at the age of 80 after a prolonged illness. The interim government declared 3 days of national mourning. Following the janaza, Khaleda Zia was buried beside her husband, former President Ziaur Rahman, at Sher-e Bangla Nagar in the capital. Rabindra Chauhan's report for DD India.
After a ceasefire between Thailand and Cambodia, 18 Cambodian soldiers have been released. The men had been held as prisoners of war for about 5 months after being captured during earlier border clashes. Their return comes just days after a new ceasefire brought an end to weeks of intense fighting along the border. Both nations have agreed to freeze troop movements and allow civilians to return to areas affected by the clashes. More in this report.
Cheering crowds welcomed 18 Cambodian soldiers home on Wednesday. Their release by Thailand follows a renewed ceasefire, signalling an easing of tensions between the two Southeast Asian neighbors.
The 18 soldiers are our Cambodian blood. They sacrificed their lives for our motherland and our people. So I am very happy to come here. From my heart, I have nothing else to give them but my congratulations on their release.
The handover was delayed by a day over Thai concerns over alleged violations of the ceasefire, but took place after sustained Chinese diplomatic pressure to ensure the deal holds. A decades-old border dispute between the Southeast Asian countries erupted into military clashes several times this year. The latest round of fighting in December killed dozens of people and displaced more than 1 million others. The Southeast Asian neighbors agreed to halt fighting at noon on Saturday, ending about 20 days of clashes. Saturday's deal had seen both sides agree to freeze the front lines where they are now, ban reinforcements, and allow civilians living in border areas to return as soon as possible. The captivity of 18 Cambodian soldiers since July during an earlier round of deadly clashes has inflamed nationalist sentiment in Cambodia, their release being one of the main demands of its government in the ceasefire talks with Thailand. Cambodian Defense Ministry said the soldiers were transferred at a border checkpoint on Wednesday after 155 days in Thai custody. The governor of Cambodia's Battambang province, Suk Lau, described the returnees as heroic soldiers. On Wednesday, Thailand's foreign ministry said the release of the soldiers was a demonstration of goodwill and that it hopes Cambodia would reciprocate this goodwill through its concrete actions.
We think at the current moment we can manage to deal with the situation bilaterally. Should the need arise, Thailand and Cambodia should consult each other first and then ask. And then China said that it is ready to provide assistance if needed.
The border clashes flared up again this month after a previous ceasefire deal brokered by US President Donald Trump and Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim collapsed. The clashes, which have also seen Thailand launch airstrikes along the border, are the most serious since the ceasefire was agreed in July. Bangkok and Phnom Penh have also agreed to freeze troop movements and cooperate on demining their 800-kilometer disputed border. In the long term, the two sides will need to resolve their long-standing dispute over how to demarcate an 800-kilometer section of their joint border. The disagreement dates back to the early 1900s when France occupied Cambodia. Cambodia and Thailand previously clashed over the same frontier between 2008 and 2011. The disputed border zone is home to three 1,000-year-old temples built by the Khmer Empire. The most famous of the three, Priya Vihar, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and the subject of a famous 1962 International Court of Justice case between Thailand and Cambodia. The ICJ ruled in Cambodia's favor in 1962 and again in 2013. Bureau Report, DD India.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi chaired the 50th meeting of PRAGATI. In the 50th meeting, Prime Minister reviewed 5 critical infrastructure projects spanning 5 states with a cumulative cost of more than 40,000 crore rupees. PM called upon all stakeholders to make efforts to ensuring PM Shri schools become benchmark for other schools of state government. PM Modi said that in the last decade, Pragati-led ecosystem has helped accelerate projects worth more than 85 lakh crore rupees. PM gave the mantra for the next phase of Pragati, which is reform to simplify, perform to deliver, transform to impact. PM said that Pragati is essential to sustain reform momentum and ensure delivery. PM added that long pending projects have been completed in national interest. PM termed Pragati to be exemplifying cooperative federalism and breaking silo-based functioning. PM encouraged states to institutionalize Pragati-like mechanism, especially for the social sector at the level of Chief Secretary. The Union Cabinet, chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has approved the construction of 374-kilometer 6-lane greenfield access-controlled Nashik-Solapur Akkalkot corridor in Maharashtra at a capital cost of 19,142 crore rupees. Briefing the media about the cabinet decisions, Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnav said that the project will improve connectivity between key regional cities including Nashik, Ahilya and Solapur, while linking major expressways under the PM Gati Shakti National Master Plan. The corridor is expected to reduce travel time by up to 17 hours and shorten the distance by 201 kilometers, enhancing logistics efficiency and economic growth in the region.
कॉरिडोर बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है. कई बड़े शहरों को और कई बड़े इंडस्ट्रियल सेंटर्स को जोड़ेगा. नासिक, अहिल्यानगर, धाराशिव, शोलापुर, इन सब जिलों को जोड़ेगा. ये 2 साल में इसका कंस्ट्रक्शन पूरा होगा. 374 किलोमीटर का प्रोजेक्ट है और 19,142 करोड़ रुपीस का इसमें इन्वेस्टमेंट होगा.
In a separate decision, the cabinet also approved the widening and strengthening of a 243-kilometer stretch of NH 326 in Odisha from Mohana to Koraput at a cost of over 1,526 crore under the EPC mode.
सेकेंड प्रोजेक्ट उड़ीसा का है. नेशनल हाईवे 326 उड़ीसा के इंटीरियर एरियाज को कनेक्ट करने वाला है. ये कोरापुट एरिया है. ये वाला एरिया कोरापुट एरिया है. यहाँ से अंदर ही अंदर रायगढ़ होते हुए मोहना यानी आपके कोस्ट से काफ़ी दूर है, काफ़ी इंटीरियर एरिया है. इस हाईवे का वाइडनिंग और स्ट्रेंथनिंग आज अप्रूव हुआ है कैबिनेट में. माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने आज कैबिनेट में इस प्रोजेक्ट को अप्रूव किया. 206 किलोमीटर्स का ये प्रोजेक्ट है जिसमें इन्वेस्टमेंट 1,526 करोड़ रुपीस का होगा और ये गवर्नमेंट के पूरे इन्वेस्टमेंट ईपीसी मॉडल पे ये किया जाएगा.
Russia launched an overnight drone attack on Ukraine's Odisha region on Wednesday, damaging residential buildings and infrastructure, injuring 4 people, including 3 children, said Ukrainian authorities. Ukraine said that Odisha, a major Black Sea port, has been repeatedly targeted by Russian missiles and drones during the ongoing conflict, with strikes frequently hitting energy, transport and port infrastructure, as well as residential areas. This was after Russia accused Ukraine of having fired dozens of drones at one of President Vladimir Putin's residences. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said Ukraine had fired 91 long-range unmanned aerial vehicles at Putin's home in the Novgorod region between late Sunday and early Monday, all of which were shot down. Reacting to this situation, European Union Foreign Policy Chief Kaja Kallas said on Wednesday that Russia's claim that Ukraine recently attacked key governmental sites in Russia is a deliberate distraction, adding that Moscow aims to derail real progress towards peace by Ukraine and its Western allies. Traffic slowly resumed Wednesday in the Channel Tunnel after an electricity failure halted train trips connecting London to the European mainland as frizzled passengers arrived in France after hours trapped in a powerless train. The Eurostar online timetable, however, still announced some delays as it announced knock-on impacts on New Year's Eve. Travellers making journeys in the busy run-up to the New Year had been left scrambling to find alternatives after the operator postponed all services between London, Paris, Amsterdam and Brussels. Eurostar said on its website that services have resumed today following a power issue in the Channel Tunnel yesterday and some further issues with rail infrastructure overnight. "2025 has been a golden chapter for India's expanding economic journey. With major free trade agreements, India has been at forefront in strengthening its trade ties with Europe and Gulf nations, while negotiations are ongoing with many nations, including Australia, US, Canada.
Global trade is being reshaped by geopolitics, shifting supply chains, and new economic priorities. In this changing landscape, India has stepped forward not just as a large market, but as a decisive global trade player. 2025 marks a historic year as India expanded trade partnerships to boost growth, create jobs and secure its economic future. The first major agreement came in July. India concluded a comprehensive economic trade agreement giving duty-free access to about 99% of India's export to the UK. Nearly 100% of Indian goods such as textiles, leather, marine products, gems and jewellery, toys, engineering products, chemicals, agri-products will enter the UK market at zero duty. India has opened 89.5% of its tariff line covering 91% of UK's export. Only 24.5% of UK's export will enjoy immediate duty-free market access. India has safeguarded sensitive sectors like dairy, cereal, millets, pulses, certain essential oils, apples, certain vegetables, gold jewellery and lab-grown diamonds. With Oman, India signed a comprehensive economic partnership agreement on 18 December, strengthening its economic engagement with the Gulf region. Oman has granted zero-duty access on more than 98% of its tariff lines, covering nearly all of India's exports by value. The agreement unlocks the service sector, labour-intensive sectors such as textiles, leather, gems and jewelleries, footwear, engineering goods, plastic, furniture, agriculture, pharmaceuticals, medical devices and automobiles will enjoy vertically universal duty-free entry into the Omani market. Trade and Economic Partnership Agreement signed between India and European Free Trade Association came into effect from October 2025, marking India's first FTA with 4 developed European nations. TIPA commits $100 billion in investments and 1 million direct jobs over 15 years. EFTA covers 92.2% of tariff lines, while India covers 82.7%, protecting key sectors like dairy, soya, coal and agriculture. New Zealand and India concluded negotiations on free trade agreements on 22nd of December, covering goods, services and economic cooperation. FTA eliminates duty on 100% of Indian exports. The two nations cover a commitment of $20 billion investments over 15 years, strengthening long-term economic and strategic cooperation. India has protected its key interest in dairy and agriculture. India is steadfasting its trade agreements with Israel, United States, Australia, Canada, Mexico, European Union, ASEAN and Gulf Cooperation Council. Year 2025 solidified India's assertive role in global trade, leveraging its strong economic growth to forge strategic partnerships and drive inclusive development. With Bureau inputs, Tripti Tripathi report for DD India.
DD India correspondent Shabir Dar has sent this report from Srinagar showing how people gathered to celebrate the New Year.
Happy New Year and greetings from Lal Chowk in Srinagar, the city center, where large number of people have gathered tonight to welcome 2026 amid joy, happiness and music. Behind me you can see lot of people have gathered here who are who are tourists and locals alike, defying the biting chill, but undeterred in the spirit of festivities to welcome the new year and celebrate the vibrancy that Lal Chowk is reflecting at the moment. Security has been briefed in the entire Srinagar, and this place, as you can see, the entire stretch from the Gantagar to Dalgate, which is like 2 kilometers, is jam-packed and all shops are open, and people have come from different corners of Kashmir to be part of this festivity in Lal Chowk. Camera person Sajad Khanyari, this is Shabir Dar for DD India in Lal Chowk, Srinagar.
All right, and we are joined by Vinod Kumar. He is a Prasar Bharati special correspondent, and also Ramananda Roy Acharji from Agartala in Tripura. Gentlemen, both of you, we are moments away from entering the new year. Tell us, how is it going on there? First to you, Vinod, very quickly.
Yeah, Siddharth. While the countdown to the midnight is underway, UAE is preparing a night full of large-scale fireworks, public celebrations, and city-wide festivals to welcome 2026. Dubai is I would claim Dubai is one of the cities in the world which can claim to be the largest fireworks, the largest drone show, and the largest celebrations that is happening. Dubai, across 40 locations, there are 48 fireworks displays, and we have displays in Burj Al Arab, we have displays in Burj Khalifa, Dubai Frame, Al Seef, Al Marmum Oasis, Dubai Expo City, to name a few, and Global Village is also hosting.
Okay, Vinod, okay, I'll come back to you. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just moments away from entering the new year, which is 2026, and countdown has begun. It's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And a very happy new year 2026 to all our viewers, to the entire DD India family, to everywhere across the globe. A very happy new year to everyone. Vinod, a very happy new year to you, and Ramananda Roy Acharji, a very happy new year to you too, both of you. How's the mood there?
Thank you, Siddharth.
How's the mood there? Vinod, now.
Yeah, Siddharth, we are in Dubai. It is still 90 minutes away for us to celebrate the Happy New Year.
Right.
Behind me, there will be a meeting.
So let me ask. So Vinod, let me ask Ramanand in that way. Ramanand, how's the mood there? Happy New Year once again to you.
Thank you, Siddharth. Very warm New Year greetings to you and our viewers across India and the globe. New Year celebrations are in full swing across Northeast with an electrifying atmosphere witnessed at Shillong Bazaar in Meghalaya and iconic Amzi Marg in Gangtok and Tripura as well. Agartala is welcoming the New Year 2016 with immense joy, harmony and cultural vibrancy. From early morning, the city has been buzzing with festive energy. Families are visiting temples and places of worship, offering prayers for peace, prosperity and health for the new year. Cultural programs are being organized in various locations showcasing traditional Tripura dances, Bengali folk music, modern performances by youth. Popular places like Ujjanta Palace and City Center, from where I am doing live right now, are thronged with people, those who want to welcome the new year.
Can you just talk to people behind you? Can you talk to some of the people behind you, how they are feeling?
There are lots of people behind me, those who are celebrating this new year.
Can you talk to them, how they are feeling?
I will tell the cameraman to pan around that how the celebrations are going on in Agartala. Babida, can you please pan the camera that we can show our viewers how Tripura are celebrating the new year.
Okay,
in terms of security, I had spoken with one of the top officials of police in Agartala. He confirmed that sufficient security personnel have been deployed in most of the places where people gathered for celebrating this new year. That any such untoward incident can be avoided. Siddharth.
Definitely, and Are you witnessing something new this time around in 2026, Ramanand?
Actually, there is nothing special for 2026. It has just begun. People are hoping for best in this year of 2026.
Indeed. All right. Thank you so much. We also have our correspondent Shama Mishra, who is joining us live from Mumbai. Hi, Shama. First of all, a very happy New Year 2026 to you. How are the celebrations going on, Shama?
Same to you. Well, Siddharth, a very happy and a warm and a prosperous 2026 to you too.
Thank
and
you.
all our viewers at DD India. We are here at the Marine Drive, and you would have known it is famous for people coming here and people's gathering during the New Year celebrations. And this is the entire crowd. This is just 1% of the crowd which you're seeing, and we are having a lot of people over here, a sea of people over here, and a sea of real sea, that is Arabian Sea. And Arabian Sea today has become a quiet witness to this entire celebration. Mumbai city is a city that never sleeps, and today we are all wide awake, ushering in the year 2026. Let's talk to people. Where have you all come from, and how are the celebrations here?
Yes, I have come from Nashik, and we are looking forward 2026. We are looking forward. Yes, Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Shama, what is their resolution for 2026?
What is the resolution for 2026?
Very nice.
क्या आपने क्या प्लानिंग की है 2026
प्लानिंग
में?
क्या घूमने का फिरने का सब प्लानिंग ही किया है.
ओके ओके. आप लोगों के क्या प्लान्स हैं?
जस्ट फैमिली के साथ घूमना है. मुंबई का जो है एकदम पूरा हाई रहता है. वी आर सेलिब्रेटिंग द न्यू ईयर्स. विश यू ऑल ऑफ यू वेरी हैप्पी न्यू ईयर 2000.
आपके क्या न्यू ईयर रेजोल्यूशंस हैं, न्यू ईयर प्लान्स हैं, और क्या रहेगा 2025 में विच विल बी डूइंग इट नाउ?
अभी योगा स्टार्ट करना है, हेल्थ की ध्यान रखना है, बच्चों का केयर करना है, उसके एजुकेशन पे ध्यान देना है.
Okay, come this side. What is your plan?
I want to score 90 plus in my 11th right now, and I want to become a CA. It's my dream. And I also want to support my father's business. That's my New Year resolution.
All right, okay. Big and small goals over here, and come this side. How did you celebrate here at Marine Drive? And the same question, what is your resolution for welcoming in the 2026 year?
My New Year resolution is to be stay happy and be positive for the rest of the year. And here I celebrated New Year with my friends and family.
Okay. आपका कैसा था year 2025, and how would you say that there will be new resolutions, new ideas for 2026?
2025 was quite good, but we are expecting more better from our government as well. We came from Bangalore just to see the celebration over Marine Drive.
How is Mumbai?
Yeah, very nice. We enjoyed a lot of things.
Say Happy New
Say
Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
All right, okay. So, wishes coming in from elderly and also from the young kids, and the entire stretch of Marine Drive, Nariman Point, rather entire Mumbai has come alive, is wide awake, and we are all celebrating. This is like being part of one family. Everybody over here, strangers or known people, everybody has come together, and they have welcomed the spirit of year 2026. There were a lot of people who said that they can't really complain about the year 2025, but what was remaining for them to achieve or complete in that year will be done now. And we heard from people about various resolutions, including getting better health-wise, study-wise, achieving better results, better scores, to supporting the business of their parents. Everybody over here is having some or the other dream or goal, and we are all together over here being very positive for the new year 2026, Siddharth.
Definitely, Shama. We all have to be optimistic. We all have to be positive, isn't it? And that's the way you enter into New Year. Shama, did you see something different this time around as far as the celebrations are concerned?
For starters, Siddharth, there have been a lot of people who have actually gone out of the city because from the eve of Christmas till New Year, people have a lot of plans, and they also get holidays. So office holidays comes in at a time where New Year and other excitement comes in together. So a lot of people have already gone out of city, and that is why you would also be seeing news wherein Lonavala Pune Express Highway that is crippling with traffic for hours, for long hours, and this has resulted in many people staying indoors, staying with their family, staying with their loved ones, and quietly welcoming the New Year, looking at the TV, looking at various news channels, celebrating the New Year in their own style. Some have gone out to have dinner, some have gone out to party. Many of them have come out here. There'll be similar places like Gateway of India, then the other Chowpatty, Bandra area. Bandra has a lot of lounges, pubs, and these kind of party places. So you'll be seeing a lot of the film industry people as well. So each one has their own way of celebration. We are here celebrating with our colleagues, and there are so many channels present over here. So we are all getting together and celebrating this particular New Year. And like how our Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he always says, he always mentions that the New Year should be prosperous, and he always says Happy 2026. He does not mention Happy New Year. So it's in the same way. A lot of people over here, they do say that their New Year would be coming in Gudi Padwa, their New Year would be coming in March. But yes, nevertheless, the celebrations, the enthusiasm, the excitement does not go down, and people, till the time they are here or till the time the police does not shoo them off from here, they will be here and they'll be celebrating this particular excitement, this particular enthusiasm. And once the police starts telling them to go to their own places, you know for the fact that this is an unusual hour and this is an unusual number of people over here. So unusual crowd needs to have special catering, needs to have special services. So Metro Rail, Indian Railways, that is local services, both Western and Central, then also BEST buses, which is the local bus, they have extended their timings. They have also brought out more services so that people from the large number of crowd from these places, the attractions, major attractions, can be taken to their destinations, can be taken back to their houses safely, and it does not burden the system of the city, and everything goes well, and that is how everything is put in place. And people also are cooperating, people are also on their best behavior, because everybody wants to welcome the New Year 2026 with great excitement, fervor and positivity.
All right, stay with us, Shama. Let's go across to Goa now, and for our viewers, for DD India viewers, we are showing you live visuals from Goa and how the New Year 2026 is being celebrated in Goa, which is famous for its nightlife. All right, we have entered in 2026 and people are celebrating in Goa. And now let's show you what is happening in Gulmarg. These are the live visuals that we are getting for you from Gulmarg. These are the live visuals. People are celebrating the year 2026 and fireworks full throttle, and people are enjoying as they enter to New Year 2026. Beautiful fireworks there as people enters 2026. All right, that was live from Gulmarg, and people are celebrating as they enters 2026. And once again, a very happy new year to the entire DT India family. And I've been joined by our correspondents Vinod Kumar from Dubai and also Shama Mishra from Mumbai. Vinod, what is happening there?
Just to take a leaf out from what Shama had told, one of the guests that have gone out from Mumbai has landed in Dubai. He is none other than our Bollywood star Shah Rukh Khan. He has arrived in Dubai for the New Year celebrations, and social media is viral with the clips. And his entertainment agency, Red Chillies, is organizing a big showdown right in front of Burj Khalifa that will start within some time now. And the company which runs Burj Khalifa MR has announced that 8-day celebrations from December 31st to January 7th, spreading activities displays across downtown Dubai and traditional midnight countdown, which will start in a while. And to justify why I claim that Dubai will be hosting the largest fireworks in the entire world, I have to take you to Ras Al Khaimah, another emirate that is not Dubai, that is another emirate in UAE. We should be hosting the longest fireworks in the entire world, 6.5 kilometers. That is from Marjan Island to Al Hamra Island, 6.5 kilometers, 15-minute display in Ras Al Khaimah will be the largest fireworks in the entire world. Last year, they have entered into the Guinness Book of World Records. This year, they are trying an attempt for another Guinness Book of World Record. And again, one more record is being attempted in Abu Dhabi. That's another emirate. And what they are doing is, there is a place called Al Wataba. Al Wataba, they are hosting something called the Sheikh Zayed Festival. They are attempting a firework which is 62-minute continuous.
Okay.
Can you imagine? It's 62-minute continuous. And after the firework, there will be a drone show with 6,500 drones. So everything in UAE is of a superlative scale.
Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
Yes, absolutely phenomenal. This is what UAE is going to. And by tomorrow morning, the entire X platform, Instagram will be filled with visuals that we will be getting from Ras Al Khaimah, Abu Dhabi and Dubai.
Definitely. We will get those visuals, Vinod. But Shama, it looks like you're all set to party. What is your New Year resolution?
No, I'm not going to party. I'm going to go straight home and go to sleep, Siddharth, for all you know. Because we are now getting older and it is time to, take care of the health. And that is one resolution of mine, which I am going to swear by. I will take care of my health. I will take better care of my health. No sleeping in late, and I will also try to do some movement, some exercises. That is my New Year resolution. Let's also talk to some people over here. Yes, sir. How are you celebrating the New Year, and where are you from?
I'm from Mumbai.
Okay.
So we just.
So you are here at
This kid is from Lucknow. He's visiting Mumbai first time.
How is Mumbai?
Mumbai is very good. I love.
Okay.
What do you say?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Say Happy New
Year.
जिस तरह से फिल्म धुरंधर हिट हुई है, ये 26 साल भी जो 2026 है वो भी उसी तरह से हिट हो, सुपर हिट हो. 1000 करोड़ धुरंधर ने कटाया तो हम सब इंडियन हजारों करोड़ कमाएं.
Okay. Say Happy New Year.
Happy New Year बोल Happy New Year.
Okay, he's waving his little hi to
Shama,
me and to us, to our viewers.
Shama, one thing is
Happy
there.
New Year, yes.
Yeah, definitely. Shama, one thing is there that, people in Mumbai, they automatically connects everything to Bollywood. The person you were talking to, he connected that celebration to the movie Dhurandhar, which is actually doing exceptionally well. And, which goes on to show that it's actually a city where the stars are born and, where the actors are born. Shama, are you trying to talk to someone?
I was trying to call more people, but they are shy and they're just quietly waving behind the camera, but they like looking. And as you were mentioning, that people here automatically connect to Bollywood, connect to Indian movies, the Bollywood movies. And that is how we over here in Mumbai, we have seen a lot of people identifying themselves from the city, that they belong to the city where the stars, the celebrities, the B-town people, they belong to. And even when we talk to people outside Mumbai, they immediately ask us, so आप तो road के ऊपर आप लोगों को stars दिख जाते होंगे, which is obviously not a very common scenario here in Mumbai. So people here are definitely obsessed with their share of the Bollywood attraction, with their films attraction. And he must have definitely seen the movie some days back or recently, and that is how he has that thing in mind. And most people over here, they have it in their mind. As I was mentioning earlier, everybody has their unique style of celebrating and bringing in the new year. Some people are quietly celebrating it in their homes, but also the TV, the edit box is obviously on, and some people over here, and I would also like to show you that there are so many people over here who are still not ready to go home. And this one particular stretch of Marine Drive, the Nariman Point area, is actually not totally cordoned off for vehicles, but today it is. And okay, somebody is shouting over here, Happy New Year. Let's hear from him. Okay, what do you want to say?
Happy New Year!
That's so cute.
Okay, the kid is really excited about Happy New Year. Yes, and this is the kind of, this is the sense of excitement, the sense of, coming together here in Mumbai. And I was mentioning earlier that nobody is a stranger on this particular street. I was also mentioning that the vehicles are cordoned off today, and people have gotten a chance to go behind the particular stretch of Nariman Point. They are busy making reels, and the police is trying to control them so that the situation does not go out of hand, because there'll be, one person comes and makes a reel, there'll be more people, there'll be 2 more people, there'll be 4 more people. So police is definitely trying to control the situation. Also, one more thing we missed this year is that, as the clock used to strike 12, we did see a lot of firecrackers. We used to see the firecrackers lighting up the sky here in Mumbai. But this year around, we did definitely missed that particular factor. And this could also be seen as a positive news, because people have now grown that conscience. People are now more aware that there is bad AQI, there is noise pollution, and that is how people are taking care of their environment. This could be one more resolution of the Mumbaikars, that they really want to be present for their environment. They want to be environment friendly. They want to be socially and ecologically more aware of the nature, because climate change is real, and people are aware over here. And we are also seeing that through various efforts, through various initiatives, people are getting more involved into various initiatives. And that is how Mumbai is more aware. People of Mumbai are more sensitive towards burning issues, and this is one more way of seeing the firecrackers that has not happened this year for the New Year celebrations.
Definitely, Shama, you're absolutely right. And this goes on to show that how aware people are, and these are smart citizens of smart India. Let me tell you that. All right, Shama, you stay with us. Let me just go across to Vinod Kumar, who is joining us from Dubai. Vinod, tell us, how people celebrate New Year's in Dubai. What is the traditional way?
Actually, the traditional way in Dubai for the celebration is mostly gated by the government celebrations. Unlike in India, here everything is strictly controlled. Every firework is curated, and they are all professionally done. These fireworks that happens in Burj Khalifa, Burj Al Arab, Al Marmoon, Hatta, these months go into planning of these kind of fireworks. And some people definitely would like to stay at home, but most of the people who will not. For example, last year's statistics say that 1.7 million people have congregated near the downtown area where the Burj Khalifa is. That is actually the fraction of the Dubai population itself. There are certain restaurants, tea shops, there are outlets where they sell the seats for as high as 5,000, 8,000 dirhams. 1 dirham is like 25 rupees, so that converts into 1.2
Definitely. Vinod,
just to get a seat over there.
Yeah, indeed. Vinod, I'll get back to you, but right now we are having these live visuals of Golden Temple in Amritsar. For all the viewers who have just tuned in to DT India, very happy New Year 2026 to all of you watching DT India. Wishing a very happy New Year 2026 to all of you. These are the live visuals that we are getting for you from Amritsar. These are the visuals from the Golden Temple, where people are celebrating the New Year 2026 with much joy and fervor. And people from all walks of life, they're coming here and celebrating the New Year 2026. All right, and again, for all those viewers who've just tuned into DD India, very, very happy New Year 2026 to everyone. May this New Year brings a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, and prosperity in all of your lives. We are still joined by our correspondent Vinod Kumar, who's joining us from Dubai. Yeah, Vinod, you were telling about the traditional New Year celebration in Dubai, how people celebrate, where do they usually go, and just tell us about how do they celebrate.
Yeah, so when we say Dubai is one of the Emirates of the United Arab Emirates.
Right,
There are seven Emirates, and the traditional Emirati population, the Arab people, they celebrate it in small town areas, the desert, places like Al Ain, places like Abu Dhabi. But most of the people who form the cosmopolitan hub of Dubai celebrate right down in the downtown itself. Many spent lavish amount of money for these kind of celebrations, as I was mentioning earlier. One tray table, one seat goes near for one particular coffee shop near Burj Al Arab or Burj Khalifa goes for 5,000 to 8,000 dirham just to sit there and watch the Burj Khalifa light up. They spend this amount of outrageous money, 1.5 lakhs for a pot of tea or a coffee. This is one extreme where people celebrate Dubai, people who are into that kind of lifestyle. But on the other extreme, people who are in family life, most of them tend to celebrate their New Year indoors. And in this time, Dubai government has made certain provisions for these kind of families. For example, the Women's Requiem Beach 1 and 2 and the Jumeirah Beaches 2 and 3 are made exclusively for families. Only families can go there and celebrate with their kids. And,
okay.
Yeah.
All right, Vinod, thank you so much. And once again, a very, very happy New Year 2026 to you too. The year 2025 unfolded as a powerful mosaic of devotion, diplomacy, development and deep human connection. From Operation Sindoor to heartfelt moments with people to historic acts of civilizational pride like the Dhwajarohan Utsav in Ayodhya, the year reflected India's soul in motion. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's journey spanned sacred temples, border regions, major infrastructure milestones and people-centric programs. Take a look. Dubai is welcoming the New Year 2026 with a spectacular light and fireworks show at the Burj Khalifa. The world's tallest building dazzled millions worldwide with a grand display of fireworks, LED visuals and laser effects. The celebration, watched by huge crowds on the streets and online, was the result of nearly 10 months of planning. Once again, a very happy New Year 2026 to all of you, to all the DD India family and people who are watching us from every part of the world. That's it in this edition of DD India Newshour. And for more news and updates, you stay tuned.